Yeah, there we are. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Just
Right. Thank you, Amanda. Welcome, councillors. Welcome to the extraordinary council meeting of Tuesday, 11th of June. As you know, we've just done an ops and monitoring meeting, so we'll take the preamble in terms of reminding councillors, members of the public about the responsibilities as running contiguous with the further comment made by Chair Winters. We'll dispense with the opening karakia. Apologies. We have apologies from Councillor Shirley, McMillan and Thompson. Who else have we got, Amanda? Thank you, Kevin. Items not on the agenda. There are none. Declarations of conflict of interest. So we'll have Crosby and White councillors as directors of Quayside. Thank you, gentlemen. Reports. Extension of Quayside Holdings Limited General Facility Agreement. Mr. Taylor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So just to clarify the report, there is a couple of specific items in there related to borrowing for holding company. The first is the extension in time of the 50 million borrowing that's outlined in the report. And the second is the borrowing, which is currently with a party, not a local government funding agency. As councillors would have heard many times and through the discussions with local government funding agency is the cheapest form of borrowing for the local government sector and for the group as a whole. And it's recommended that that opportunity to take advantage of the local government funding agency borrowing rate is also extended to other Quayside borrowing. And that's why the second item is highlighted there.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Councillors, questions? Get the opportunity to read it. It should be pretty self-explanatory. Councillor Winters.
Just under recommendation 4, Mr. Chair, in terms of keeping us safe, you're asking for the Chief Executive to power to sign any legal documents. Yeah, understand that. But she's also a director of Quayside. Is it a conflict of interest? Is it making sure that we keep them safe?
Mr. Chairman, because the decision is taken at this council, the Chief Executive is enforcing the decision that you have taken. So the Chief Executive is the nominated officer for the local government funding agency for all borrowing of the council, but it's your decision as a council, which doesn't include Fiona McTavish as a director. So once you've made your decision, Fiona is just carrying out that decision.
So there's no conflict.
So there should be no conflict. Fiona's not giving advice on this decision. She will just be carrying out that decision once you've taken. Keeping you safe.
Thank you, Councillor Winters. Councillor Neese.
Thank you. I just wanted to make a query about the use of the LGFA. Under the Westpac covenants, banking covenants, I recall that there was a covenant regarding the majority shareholding of the Port of Tauranga shares, and I presume that's still going to be there for the remainder of the Westpac facility if it gets reduced down to 25 million. But are there any similar covenants that are attached to the LGFA borrowing? And if they are they binding on the regional council or Quayside?
So 3, Mr. Chair, responsibilities for Quayside as a borrower through council are the group responsibilities we have at Blair Penty Regional Council, and they're not attached in the same way that a third party, in this case Westpac, have with needing shares in a third party like the Port. So this is under the council's borrowing arrangements, which is more to do with the amount of rates and revenue that we received rather than the shares or investments that the council holds. So it's a different borrowing arrangement for the LGFA.
Can you confirm that there will still be those covenants attached to the remainder of the Westpac borrowing?
So 3, Mr. Chair, I believe that will still be undertaken for the existing borrowing that Quayside will continue to have at whatever level with Westpac up to the maximum amount this council has signed off. So those borrowing requirements will still be in place with Westpac or whatever other bank Quayside.
Mr. Taylor. Councillors, any other councillors? The resolutions are set out there on page 8 and 9. Happy to move, Mr Winters, seconder. Councillor Campbell, further discussion, all those in favour say aye. Against, carried. Thank you, councillors, that brings the meeting to a conclusion. I'll declare the council meeting closed. Thank you those councillors on Zoom.